Well, first of all, I want to talk, yes. First of all, I want to talk about how you got involved with this foundation tonight and the benefit.
Well, the beautiful and the most amazing Lorraine. I actually met her in New York City. We were doing a play, and she came to the show twice, and you know, found out I do stand-up and invited me here.
And not only do you do stand-up, you come from a very comedian family, a huge comedian family, the Wayans family. Does there like a type of pressure come along with being a part of such a hilarious family?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you have to, you know, they've had years of laughter. And so, you know, when you try to start into something and you get a platform where it's a, you know, a huge platform to just try, it's very scary and could be very damaging to your soul, because they will tell you immediately that you're not ready. Not even that you're not ready. No, right. Not even that you're not ready. They're just automatically assume that you're supposed to be funny and you're not it.
Yeah. Do you think there's a common misconception with comedians that you have to kind of be funny and on it at all times?
Yes, I think the biggest, you know, as a comedian, you need an audience to find what's funny and what's not.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you can do really well here, and then you can do really bad in this state. So what people don't realize is that it's a process. And it's a process, and that's why people don't like you filming and doing all this stuff, because your joke, one of my jokes that I had was only a minute, and now it's like a 10-minute bit. You know what I mean? So it's truly a process, and people gotta understand that.
And I think people don't realize that comedians put a lot of work and a lot of preparation. You don't just go on stage and just to wing it. You put a lot of prep into all the jokes and everything that you curate. Do you have a specific process that kind of helps you bring those jokes, or who do you kind of bounce off your ideas with?
So, you know, in the beginning, this is one of the gifts about having a family in the industry, is I would be in New York. Sean was the one that kind of taught me how to find my funny, and then Damon and everybody like helped me to kind of massage it. But they would come to my shows, you know, it'd be like 10 people in the audience, and I would do a joke and I would get stuck, and they would, you know, I'm about to give in, and they would go, well, what else? Well, what else? And you start talking to it, because if you watch anybody like Dave Chappelle and stuff like that, they talk through their material, and you're finding the funny. You'll see him there for 3 hours, but he'll have an hour set within that 3 hours because he's just finding it. You know what I mean? But I used to do this everywhere. I'd be in New York 3 in the morning like, hey, Uncle Sean, I got this bit. It didn't work. He's like, well, it didn't work because sometimes it's the wording. You know, you could have added a word, or somebody didn't understand because it's slang. And so you have to figure those pieces out, and that's why you go comedy club to comedy club.
Thank you so much, and have so much fun tonight. I'm excited to watch. Thank you.